Good comeback.
Well, yeah, you say I had him wrong. I thought, at least even if it beats my ass, I said, I still want to bring it back heel to heel. Dang, you just won't let up. Just hang in there.
Yeah, he both shot good. He just he
Yeah.
jumped ahead a little at the beginning.
Yeah. I got an oversized height, so jumping down to these bar boxes is a hell of an adjustment.
Oh, I imagine.
And then this one being so much faster than the other ones. When the first match, when I played Kyle, I was really out of whack. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure the table out. I couldn't figure out the speed and nothing. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
The second match I played on it, I caught it. Okay, I got it. I found it.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're all set when you're set.
We are ready, Boucher. Third, fourth.
All right, and we are back. Steve Boucher versus Mike Frantz playing for third and fourth. Winner of this will play Josh Franklin.
That boy playing. That guy, that one night over the summer last year. I'm going to get him up to that 40 still. Hey, you guys made a deal. Hell, I fell asleep. I don't know what went on during that sleeping hour.
All right, Crazy Bob's coming back at you. I will say this. It's getting a little bit late. I'm getting a little tired. How about you, Mickey?
Me too.
But I tell you what, we still got some great matches to go. All right. We just saw Steve Boucher play one hell of a match there. Battle back and forth. Let's bring Mike Frantz into the mix. He gets the draw or the first break here. Let's check out what they got. Again, race to 7 in the loser's bracket. This is 9-ball at the Benton, Illinois Brew 2 bar, formerly known as the Trainwreck. Formerly known as Brew City before that. Just got a little history lesson of the bar over there.
And Mike's going to lead off with the first break.
Well,
He does make a ball. He's got a shot at the
he's
one
going to
ball.
see that one ball for damn sure. So, your guys, Mike has a bad echo. Well, at this time,
Well,
we're
sometimes
trying to do our best here.
Sometimes it does that when we get too close to each other.
And it's hard being this close to Mickey for this long. By God, we're tough. We're going to make it through it. Yeah, that echo comes back and forth. It's kind of weird.
Well, Corey, I'm glad we can help you through your work day.
That what it was. Don't know what that means. We'll find out, I guess. Thank you, John. A lot of good matches still ahead. We're probably going to go to about 3 in the morning today. That is a lot of live streaming, folks. I will say a lot more goes into this than you could possibly imagine. We try to put on a good show for you guys. We do get worn out a little bit at the end, but it's just like the players. Fatigue gets involved. And you'll see some of the players drop off a little bit as they've sat down for a little bit, tightened up.
It always slows down a little bit here towards the last few.
And absolutely, the money is a part of it. The money kind of factors into that. You're talking about a $2,000 payday for the winner today. I don't know, but I could use $2,000. All right, Mike's going to rattle that 6 ball. I think he's going to be able to see the ball.
Yeah, I believe he can see that 6 ball.
And if he can see it, we've seen in the previous match, he can do a lot with this. But yes, thank you for watching, actually, John. It's not just... in fact, we're all in this together. What happens is the people who share this get it out to the people who watch this, make it a more legitimate enterprise, as it were, so we can get more advertisements and that sort of thing to get to pay for this kind of stuff, so we can bring this to you for free. We're down to the last 4 players here, Caleb. Richard Froix, I guess is how you pronounce that, if my German pronunciation stays up. We got 4 left. We're in Benton, Illinois. And it looks like Steve Boucher's, if he makes this 9 ball, is going to be drawing first blood. Here we go. And the race is on. All right, Steve Boucher is going to be racking and breaking his own. But this has been a fantastic tournament from beginning to end. Like I said, we're back down to the final 4. Steve Boucher, the winner of this match plays Josh Franklin, and then the winner of that match goes on to the finals against
Kyle Hargis won the hot seat.
Kyle Hargis. So Kyle Hargis is in the hot seat. Caleb.
Steve makes a ball. 2 balls definitely makeable, but it's not a bunny.
He's got a shot here on the 2 ball. Just checking it out. I'll tell you what, Steve Boucher looks pretty fresh, doesn't he?
He does.
And he hits that ball really well, leaving himself really good shape on this 3.
Yeah, no worries.
Looks like he can come off of the side rail back for the 4. Yeah, Brandon Thomas is asking, these are Valley Bar tables. This is at the Brew 2 Bar in Benton, Illinois. There's 4 Valley Bar tables. I don't think you'll find a better tournament in America at a small town bar than what you're seeing right here. like to say congratulations to TJ Hammond. Looks like he won the weekly Bob's Lounge tournament.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Not bad for old TJ. He's been a winner in one of these tournaments here up in Benton. All right, Steve Boucher's coming down for the 9-ball. Looks like Mike Frantz concedes that 9-ball to Steve Boucher. All right, Mike Frantz is back up to rack and break. Take it easy, Wayne. All right, we got the break is pretty wide open, except the 1-ball shot is really rough right off the beginning, so I think we're going to see a safety here. All right, Robert Geyer, there's a weekly Bob's Lounge Saturday tournament. It's just a race to 1 on 2 diamond tables. 8-ball. Get some pretty good players down there. Hell, you can find us down there a lot of times. Welcome to the live stream there, TJ Hammond. I heard you won Bob's Lounge.
That's funny. I won it last week.
Imagine that. Ham and cheese, ham and rye. Here it comes. I've been known to win that sucker. Hey. They say, someone was saying that bar tables are the great equalizer. I'll tell you what the great equalizer is. Race to 1. Race to 1 is one hell of an equalizer.
Yeah.
When you've got 90% of the play, that's an incredible shot. It's like a combo on the 5. The only issue with it is he wants to be able to see this 3-ball after the shot.
As long as he takes a 3 off the 9, he'll have a shot. And he didn't quite get it. He came into the rail.
Woo! That's not the shot I'm looking for. Yeah, we have a lot of fun now there at Bob's Lounge. That's really our home bar where we're kind of based out of. Look at this. Look at this.
You almost got a leave out of that.
Tanya's back in the mix watching. David Rich is back in the mix. You guys have been watching a lot of pool today. We appreciate it. Coming down to the end here, I guess, the last final 4 players. He's got a tough shot here on the 4. Not so tough to make the ball, but he's got to get back on the 6-ball. Let's see the different angle on this 6-ball. Yeah, his 6-ball is going to be tough to get on.
Yeah, he's going to have to use a hell of a follow to get past that 7 and maintain that English to come back down table.
But he's going to go into that 7 almost definitely, right? You can pull a little magic out of his hat. That's what he's going to have to do. Or I think he might see a little bit of safety here. So the 4 back up table comes straight down with some inside English on the rail. Back to try to hide behind the 7.
Wouldn't be a bad shot.
Shooting over a ball doesn't make it fun, though. Play the carom into the 7 ball. Is that what Steve is saying? I think that's what he took a stab at. And I think he's going to get paid handsomely for it. Backdoor safety action on that. I think he can see, he might be able to see enough to get the back cut, but again, this is still an issue to get back on the 6 ball. If he gets enough follow on it, it'll be coming off 2 rails back down table towards us. Well, I say towards us, I guess to the right on your screen. Let's see what he tries here. This shot is not for the faint of heart, folks. Like it's more of a safety shot off of the rail here. See what he can get. He's gonna show him the ball, but he's not gonna necessarily love this either.
Yeah, I think at best he's got a bank shot.
I think he takes the bank shot with follow and it brings it right back down. If he makes the shot and juices it, he's got something. Oh, he's got the cut.
He had enough to make it with some spin.
I tell you what, that's a nice shot there by Mike Frantz.
Yeah, it was.
That leaves a pretty open table here. Down off the end rail to get on the 8 ball. Oh, he draws it off the side rail. Right shot. Again, another draw here. He gets a lot of action on that ball for just a little bit of low.
No, Rusty, I don't think we're having any problems with our stream. Everything looks good.
Yeah, everything's looking good here. Sometimes you can reload the page and it shows a little better. Sometimes it can be on the other side. So we shall see. All right. Mike Frantz is back in the mix. Steve is racking and breaking. All right, let's see the break. I'd like to welcome Dennis Parton to the party here. Late night here in Benton, Illinois. I'm not sure if he got a little lucky there at the end to show that 2 ball. He can see it, but this isn't good by any stretch of the imagination. Looking all around how he's going to get over to it. Brandon Thomas says it keeps saying broadcast interrupted. We're showing a good feed here on our side.
Yeah, we're not dropping. That's good.
Well, maybe we just had a little bit of a glitch there. Thank you, Aaron. It's not freezing now. We may have missed a little bit. That could happen from time to time. A lot of people actually sit here and watch it on the phones. It kind of takes up some of the bandwidth that we have. But that's the nature of these things. I want to thank everybody for guys sharing it all night tonight. We've had really good viewership numbers. We've had well over 1 million page reach, so 1 million people have had a chance to watch this. And we won't know the full numbers until tomorrow, but I'm guessing we're going to be in something like $25,000-$30,000 or 25,000-30,000 viewer video views of 10 minutes or more. So that's going to be a really good deal. Yes, they are playing alternate break there, Brandon. Shout out from Western Australia. What time is it out there? If you like what we're putting out here, go ahead and like the On Cue Billiards Facebook page. You'll be able to see the different live streams that we put on from time to time. Get information about the Pool League. Check out the OnCueBilliards.net website. See what we're doing here in the tri-state area. Southern Illinois, Southern Indiana, Western Kentucky. Right now we've got a real nice matchup here between Owensboro's Mike Frantz versus a Missouri player and Steve Boucher. Is that going to clear enough out to allow that 3 past? Yeah. Now the issue is going to be on this 4 ball. Tanya Crawford. She's the Aussie boss from Australia. So you've got a like-minded individual there. Kindred spirit, we'll say. Wombats, kookaburras, all that stuff. Kangaroos. I went with the more obscure stuff, but yeah, kangaroos. All right, did he get a rail? That 8 ball might have hit a rail. Yeah. That 8 ball might have hit a rail. I think it did. It looks like it might be frozen on it. Quins, whatever a quin is, I don't know. Well, it looks like On Cue Billiards got fans the world over. Western Australia representing strong. We've had many a viewer. We've had some from China today. We've had some viewers from all over the world. New Zealand, actually, out there in your neck of the woods. All right, Derek Volker's asking who else is left. Let's get down to the end, but I'm going to go ahead and post on this new one the bracket link. You'll see it pinned to the top of the comment section here. Let's see, we've got the winner of this plays Josh Franklin, and the winner of that plays Kyle Hargis, who's on the hot seat. Well, if you two Aussies can deal with our crazy accents, I hope you guys enjoy some great pool here. Kookaburra. All right. Look at that. That's the only way you're going to get that leaf. That thing was something. It's not how he wrote it up, but he's pretty happy about it. He's got a little smirk on his face about it. Little inside English coming back down for this 5-ball. It's a real nice shot there. Good speed control. Some people say the link on the phones is not really working too well, but yeah, you've got basically these two players, Josh Franklin and Kyle Hargis, who's waiting for the winners of all those. Yeah, but you are able to type in the address. Apparently the link is not working on phones. I'm not exactly sure why that is. Does that always happen? All right, we've got ourselves another match. Looks like they're getting that situated. Yes, Kyle's in the hot seat. Josh Franklin awaiting the winner of this match. Yeah, what's not working on the phones is not the live stream, but the bracket, the tournament bracket link that we have pinned. All right, here comes Mike Frantz's break. Got a late straggler there. The 8 is 4-5. Looks like a trouble situation. He's got the 1-ball, 3-ball combo to start out the rack with, but he's got to decide what he's going to do with that 4-5. About a $2,000 payday is going to await the winner if you include the player auction money. So this is getting down to the end here. I think everybody here left is in the money. All right, we're going to find out what he's going to do with this 4-5 situation right now. Oh, I guess that was the 2-ball. All right, it's getting late here. I guess we're getting a little bit slap happy. Kind of missed that. Still unbelievable. We're getting 140 people here watching the live stream. Here at 1 a.m. Guess we should tell you guys to go ahead and share this to all your friends. You got a good hit on it. Man, that is frozen up on the 4-ball. I'm not sure it's actually frozen, but it's real close. You can bet these players are going to be sticking in this thing, battling out for the last of these $100 available here at Brew 2. All right, I don't think he got it as far as he wanted to. He wanted to get that thing behind the 5 ball. It's going to give Mike Frantz something to work with here. Not sure if he can get it clean to get it in the pocket, but he can definitely get it to do some stuff there. Yeah, we've cracked 300 earlier today, the current viewers. Stab at it. That's going to leave a pretty open table there for Steve Boucher. A little inside English on this shot should get him in pretty good stead for that 5 ball on the rail. Yeah, 188 concurrent viewers. You guys are hitting the share button like mad, and I appreciate it. Now, I don't particularly love this shot, but Steve Boucher's not seemed to have too much of a problem with them from some of the early matches we saw. All right, that's leaving him in good stead for the 7 ball. Come back off the end rail down there, back up for the 9. Just a follow shot, easy peasy. I think Mike's going to give him that 9 ball. And off to the next game we go. 3-2, Steve Boucher. All right, we broke 200 viewers again. Hey, keep on sharing, folks. Like Nathan says, get it up over 300. Let's break a record. We got 550 at one point. That's the on-cue record at this point for the Tri-State 9-Ball Championship, sponsored by On-Cue Billiards. It's a great 64-man field, 2-day event. A lot of great players in that. I think it was won by Chris Austin. Chris Austin's already out today. Say already, we're down to our last 4 players, so... All right, it's Steve Boucher's rack and break. The racking is done. He's going over to get the break now, coming at you. Here we go. The 1 ball's back behind the 2, so he'll have to go rail first if he wants to go after it. Or he can decide to push, depending on what he wants to do. Well, that Tri-State Championship was all amateurs. It wasn't open to the pros. Last month's Pro-Am got some really good numbers as well. And I tell you what, you're going to be hard-pressed to find bar box 9-ball by amateurs any better than this. This is a field of about 25 players. 16 of them all had a chance to win. Very legitimate chance. I mean, look at that safe right there. That is an incredible safe. Woo! I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I still got the fire in my soul. Oh, here's a shot you don't see every day. All right, this is the On-Cue Broadcast Network. Stephen Boucher shooting. He's got ball in hand with an open table. He's going to get from the 2 to the 3, I think is the challenge. Oh, no. Yeah, 2 to the 3 might be a little bit of a challenge. Come back around for the 4. Yeah. He's got a pathway for this. You just don't want to get hit this a little too hard and get hooked behind the 9. I guess I shouldn't have said anything. It looks like that's exactly what he's going to do, but that was the smaller window that he had. Shit, he's just firing back there, going kick at it. All right, I'm not sure that 3 ball goes past the 8. Might be able to cut it up. Teva. Well, welcome, Colin White. First time watching on live stream. Go ahead and like On-Cue Billiards. You can see a lot of the streaming that we're doing here. Oh, it goes past the 8, all right. That's what Mike Frantz says. Little stop shot here for the 6. Lead for the 6. Stun to the rail. Leave a little bit of a back cut. Come across table for the 9. Connect the dots. And Steve Boucher is going ahead and giving him that 9, straight in 9 ball shot. We're at 3-3 here at Brew 2 in Benton, Illinois. Closing in on 1:12 a.m. Yeah, beautiful Benton, 15 minutes away from Johnson City, home of the 60s and 70s World Championships of pool. Some of the greatest pool in the history of the game was played out there. Like to thank you, Stevie Polk. I'm enjoying providing this stream for you, doing the commentating. Voice is kind of wearing out here late in the night, but we're still hanging in there. Yeah, Terry, there's a lot of stuff that we can get to. We do know what we do is we keep people informed on the Facebook. Updating the website gets a little more difficult, and it's kind of repeated effort from time to time. But yes, calendar of events would definitely be a good idea, and we've certainly put it in. We've had them up there before, but we found that things would come and go, and we use more of the Facebook pages for that. The next tournament, for instance, if you're interested in what On-Cue is doing, definitely like On-Cue Billiards. Definitely go check the website from time to time. But also, there's an Evansville Pool Players and Tournaments page that's run by On-Cue, and that's where a lot of the information kind of comes for local events. It's where we put the sign-up sheets for the Tournaments Cup coming. The next one is on February 10th. It's a 40-man tournament out of O'Brien's in Evansville. So that's where you'll find that kind of stuff. All right. What we're hearing here is that we might not have any more matches here tonight, and we're trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen. Basically, Brew 2 is going to be closing here at about 2 o'clock, is from what I understand. So we're going to go ahead and figure out what we've got going on here and see what kind of situation we're going to do. I don't believe we're going to end up continuing the live stream tomorrow, but they're going to go ahead and talk to the players remaining in there and kind of decide what's going on. So I've been saying we've got a lot coming up, but I think it might be winding down here a little bit.
That's because Illinois closed at 1.
What?
It's because Illinois closed at 1. It's supposed to.
Oh. So, yeah, we're told with a bar, the Illinois laws, it says it's supposed to be closing at 1 a.m. So we're kind of extending it better than what we're supposed to. I know that we've gone long in the past before, and it's caused some issues. So we shall see. We still got a lot of viewers out there watching some great pool, and this is one hell of a battle. Derek, it says open 24 hours today. That is actually an advertisement for the Bonfire Grill. You can see it just a little bit up above. It's open 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. And that's a restaurant here down in locally in Benton. And they're one of the sponsors for this tournament.
Not so much a list, but which one's you interested? First, second? Yeah, first, second. Looks like 1,100 and 600 for tournament.
What about third? I'm sorry.
4. So 11,640 for tournament.
All right, Mike France is going to be frustrated with this leave. He came up way short, but Mike France is one hell of a banker, so I don't think he's going to be too worked up about it. Yeah, Nathan, I mean, it's not anything that we have any control of here at OnCue. It's just a matter of, I think because that was what was so late, that's kind of causing some of us some problems.
I guess 200.
All right, I don't know what that is.
That seems low.
I will say, June Galdon's Aging Mapa Nagbibayar Kadin. That's what's in the latest comment that we got. All right, he's leaving a rough cut there on the 8, and he managed to get it, but he's going to come up underneath the 9 and have to make another tough shot. We're up to 240 viewers. What a nice shot by Mike France. These guys are players. There's no doubt about that, Matt Queen. All right, it looks like it's a dry break. Looks like He's got, I think he can get this one. Hard to tell from that angle. Greg Crocker asked, where's this? It's in beautiful Benton, Illinois. It's in southern Illinois. On-Q's based out of the tri-state area, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, and western Kentucky. All right, now the question is, yeah, I don't like curly fries either. Ugh. Oh, and it just rattles. It's a nice stab by Mike Frantz. Yeah, James Goodnight. The bracket is pinned to the top of this list of information. But yes, Josh Franklin is awaiting the winner of this match, and the winner of that match is awaiting Kyle Hargis, who's in the hot seat. Now, we're being told that they're talking about working out a deal with the players because we're running out of time here for the live stream and running out of time for keeping the bar open here. So all right, he's got kind of a steep cut here for the 3-ball, but he's going to bank up and hide behind the 5, which is a really nice safe by Stephen Boucher. But yeah, we do put the brackets online for everybody to see them. Now, if you have problems with getting onto it with your phone, you can actually type in the URL into your phone from a web browser, and that'll get you to the challenge.com page. All right, that's going to be ball in hand for Steve Boucher. Relatively open table here. That last shot, because of the defense, was a tough safe put on by Boucher to leave Mike Frantz kicking over on the long rail. Ended up getting hooked over on the side pocket trying to get to that 3 and ended up not getting there. Looks like we're waiting a little bit for Steve to come back from the bathroom. Sean Sung from Taipei, Taiwan says, I've got no idea what he's talking about. Ni Hui Shuat Putangwama? 我是笨蛋. Yes, Matt Queen, we will not be streaming tomorrow. Pat's entertaining himself with the Chinese characters sent in by Sean Sung. Thank you for that.
Really? I give up.
All right, this is pretty open here for Steve Boucher. He's not shied down from these runouts. So, yeah, we're not going to be streaming tomorrow. If we can't get it done tonight, if they play the rest tomorrow, we're not going to be able to make it back for that those final 2 or 3 matches.
That meant ha-ha.
All right, so Matt Queen, what was that auto translated into? All right, Steve Boucher ties it up. We've got a 4-4 match here. We might not get to get you any more in matches tonight. We will give you the result. They're also talking about. McQueen said it said 3. Well, that was a lot of characters for the number 3. All right, it's tied up. It's a race to 3 from here on out. Mike Frantz versus Steve Boucher. Missouri versus Western Kentucky. Owensboro, home of Nick Varner, home of Mike Frantz. I'm glad we made your day there, June Jones. All the viewers and all the thanks and everything, we appreciate that too. So it made our day. Yeah, we don't speak Chinese too well here. But it did entertain us. We like to see people from all over the place. We've got people from Australia, New Zealand. We've had Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. Now we've got Taipei. We've had China as well. I speak a little Mandarin, but not very much. So I try to keep it to myself. That and my waitresses when I go to a Chinese restaurant. All right, he's going to roll that up behind the 6. Is it going to peep out there? No, I think that's going to be a pretty solid safety. Kyle Taylor says Missouri is home of Dave Matlock. Well, it's also the home of Harry S. Truman. Ah, Sean Sung is in St. Louis. I thought I looked at it. It said it was Taipei, but I don't know. What do I know, Sean? Hell, St. Louis, you could drive over here. All right, that's going to get him on this 2 ball, but he's a little close to his work, shooting over a ball. Well, maybe not shooting over a ball, depends on what he does. Yeah, these closing times are a little bit tough. I think the last tournament went very, very late with the Pro-Am, and I think they're trying to avoid that. So we're trying to figure this out. Players may make out a deal out on themselves so they don't have to end up spending money to stay the night to play it out tomorrow. And that can happen from time to time. All right. Steve's not going to be happy about where he left himself here. Hey, not bad. Welcome back, Ray Schultz. Welcome back, Tanya. All right, he's rolling up here, and he gave himself a little more angle than he would have wanted on this ball here. He's going to try and hold it and give himself a very similar shot on the 6 ball. He did just fine on the 5, so let's see how it goes. We don't have much left in the stream tonight, Ray, but by God, you're seeing your guy from Owensboro do some damage here. Got a 4-4. We've got a race to 3. All right, if he can draw this back and get on the, make the ball, draw it back and get on the 9, we've got something. Mike Bradshaw's been shooting strong all day. All right. Steve Boucher's rack and break. Ray Schultz asks how many left. There's a total of 4 including these, but we're running out of time for the bar to stay open. So we're going to have to figure out exactly what they're going to do with this, whether they're going to play it out tomorrow or, but we probably won't be streaming the ability to do it. Of course, Nathan, yes. The entire on-cue playing area. You've got, from back in the day, you've got Daddy Warbucks from the Evansville area. Of course, you've got Nick Varner from the Evansville area. I mean, from the Owensboro area. Hell, you're talking about the toughest there are. You got Razor Ray Schultz sitting here watching it with us. Yes, this entire area is a real hotbed for Q Sports. All right. Ray, the link to the bracket is up above. The winner of this match is playing Josh Franklin, and the winner of that match gets to Kyle Hargis, who is on the hot seat. All right, what's he going to do to get back for? This is off the break, so he's got to push here. He's going to be able to see a little bit of this 1 ball, but he's not going to see much. He's not sure exactly what he's going to do. Gets a good hit on this. It's going to leave the ball in the hole, so he's not going to love the result. we got a couple of people saying secret, secret, secret. All right. He's got an open look at the rest of this table. I'm kind of surprised he put so much draw on that, but I think he's going to be happy with the result. Enough angle to maybe come over back, but I guess he's got to put the follow on there to get straight to the 9. All right, it's 5-5. We've got a race to 2. All right. This is a battle. Like most of the matches we've seen today, these have all been great. Can you believe that number? All right, here comes Mike Frantz's break. Oh, that's gonna be rough. All these players are in the money. I'm getting a question from Robert Geyer. What kind of cue is Mike France playing with? I have no idea. A lot of players from the area play with some Chad Carter custom cues out of Owensboro, but I don't really know what he has. I saw Brad Hutchins had at least a ferrule made by Chad Carter. Yeah. So Joey Colfish says Ray Schultz comes in and chimes in with, it's a Falcon.
Don't hear that name too often.
I hear it enough, I guess. The old Nick Farner Falcons, too, were really nice sticks. So, yeah, they just called last call for the bar. So things are starting to wind down here at the Brew 2. Well, that's an interesting little thing. Aparama Waipori says Sister Sledge Tropical at Home product is second hand. Not sure what that means. That might be a little bit of a spam here for the group. So, yeah, James asking, is this the finals? This is the final 4 players here. It's a race to 7. This is the loser's bracket. We've got 3 players left after this match. Nice stop shot, leaving for the 7. I think he can do something similar here, leave for the 8. Goes ahead and draws it back to come off the side rail to get a little better shape on this 8. Little draw back here off the side rail back for the 9. Makes some sense too, but maybe he doesn't go off the side rail. Didn't know quite the angle. All right, Francis going ahead and conceding this one, and I think that puts Steve Boucher on the hill and breaking. So this puts it a great opportunity for him. Ray Schultz says it's the cue they gave me when they sponsored me. So there you go. Ray Schultz has got some intimate history on this cue there for you. So Robert Guy, you want to know? You can probably talk to Ray Schultz over at Rockies on Thursdays. He plays the OnQ Pool League there. OnQ BCA Pool League out of Owensboro on Thursday nights. I think you're in Evansville, so it's not that far of a drive. You talk a little bit about it. So if they end up playing tomorrow, we'll go ahead and post the results. If they do work out a deal to chop this up, then we'll also kind of let everybody know as well. But I think this is going to be the last match that's streamed tonight. So just wanted to let everybody who's been signing up here know that. Sean Sung. It's January, all right. We've had a long day here at Broadcasting Pool, but I tell you what, this has been some really exciting matches all day long. I think that from the first round to this last round, we've just had exciting match after exciting match. I've really enjoyed it. This looks pretty much like it's going to be a safety shot, rolling the cue ball up behind the little wall of balls over there of the 7 ball and the 4 ball. Oh, but it snuck through there and ends up making the ball. Wow. Okay. All right, so now he's kind of hooked on this ball over here. I can't tell if he can see the ball. He's going to have to kick back up at it, I suppose. Off the end rail. Down at the bottom of your screen, up into the 2 ball. And he's firing away. Kind of trying to get lucky on that shot. That's going to open up the table quite a bit here. This might be a swan song for old Mike Frantz tonight. The clean commentary as well. Well, thank you, James. All right, he draws off the side rail. Looks like he's got pretty much, okay, he's going to draw back and spin 2 rails back to the 4. Looks like he's straight in. I think he'll crawl straight back for the 5 ball here, depending on the angle. That's what he does. With this angle, he'll come off the side rail, spin back for the 7. So that was just natural roll there. He gets on the right side of the 7, so he was able to follow up over towards the side rail for the 8. And he's going to leave enough angle here, so this draw back for the 9 is going to give him the angle that he needs to get on this shot. He makes the ball, comes off the side rail. Frantz concedes the final ball, and that's a wrap, folks. Steve Boucher Boucher finalizes the set with a 7-5 win. All right, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, folks. I think that's the last match of the night that we're going to be broadcasting for you. We do want to thank everybody here who's watched the On Cue Billiards live stream today. We've had some of our absolute best numbers for a tournament for the broadcast because of you. This is Crazy Bob for Mickey Hammond and for Patrick Akers. We wish you guys good night, and we will post what the results are online. Thank you. Bye-bye.